If you've never heard of fair value gaps, don't worry, you're exactly who this video is for. A fair value gap happens when price moves too fast in one direction, leaves an imbalance, returns back into that imbalance, and continues. In this video, I'll show you what a fair value gap is, why price comes back to it, and how traders use it to enter without chasing the market. Okay, so first I'm going to draw 3 candles. This will be considered a bullish trend. Every candle has a body and a wick. The middle is the body and the lines extending from the body are the wicks. You're gonna draw a line from the first candle and the third candle. That is considered a fair value gap. If you draw the line from the first candle to the third candle and the wicks overlap and touch, that is an invalid fair value gap. The second candle is always ignored. So it doesn't matter if the wicks are long or short, it's always ignored. Now, once you've identified the fair value gap, all you have to do is wait for price to come back into the fair value gap and continue up in order for you to enter. So now we're going to look for examples of bullish fair value gaps.
Where do you see the price going right now? When you see this, you see price going up. Like, we're just using common sense, right? When you look at this, what do you see? Price going up. Like, just staring at this, what do you see? It's going up, right? So we're gonna find fair value gaps here. Okay. Another way to see if trend is going up is really this. I'm gonna make a video for trend, but just for the sake of the video. But this is the high, this is the high low. This higher low took out this higher high here to form this high. Then formed another high low. Then this higher low took out this higher high to form this high. And now it's making a higher low to take out this higher high. Alright? So we're gonna look for fair value gaps in just this trend up to find entries, right? And we're only gonna use the 1 hour chart. So off with the first thing I see is, you see this? This candle, remember 1, 2, 3. 3 candles, right? You draw the rectangle. Right? What do you see? 1 touching this wick right here. And then 1 touching, like basically 1, 2, 3. Right? 3 candles. Notice that there's a gap in between them. Now, what did the other candles after the third candle? Let me see if I can draw a 3 right here. Well, whatever. But notice how this first candle right here, remember, because it's going up, so we're gonna look for bullish fair value gaps. So this is the first candle. This one in the middle right now is the second candle. Let me see if I can put it two right here. It's the second candle. Then this one up here is the third candle. Right? 1, 2, 3. Right? Now remember the wicks. This is the wick here, and this is the wick here. We're not worried about the one in the middle. We're gonna draw the rectangle in between those wicks. Now remember those candles that's after it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice how every single one of those candles came back in. You could have entered at the 5th candle right here. Alright? You could have entered at any of these candles, honestly. Every candle that went back into this fair value gap, you could have entered. So you could have entered right here. And what you could have done to be safe was enter, let's say you entered here, right? The first candle that touched. If you wanted to, you could have put the stop loss here, but to be safe, you could have put the stop loss down here at the bottom of the first candle. Then you could have had it up here. The ratio to all will probably be 0.65, so it would have been low, right? But if you wanted to, you could have a 1 or 2 just to be safe. This could be a 1 or 3, you know, like just like that. It was every time, you know. You could have entered here. You know, that's how you identify fair value gap. We could look for more fair value gaps. Look, boom. What's this? This is another fair value gap. We could put 1 here, 1 here. Remember, we're looking for bullish candles. That's it. So the first candle is this red one right here. Then the second one will be this third candle right here, which is this blue one. And then the third candle will be this one here. So what you do is you do the same thing. You grab from the bottom of this wick right here, right, to the third candle. So the first wick to the third candle right there, right, and then you stretch it out. Right. Notice how the first candle right here, wick, and this wick don't touch, right? the first candle's wick and the third candle's wick don't touch. We're not worried about the second one. Now peep how as soon as price went up, it came right back. You're waiting for that. You're waiting for price to come right back down into this fair value gap. And you could have entered again. Put the stop loss below this. Simple or easy. Every time I do that. Every time. This right here is always gonna do that.
Now I'm going to draw an example of a bearish fair value gap. So it's the same exact 3 candles going down. So you're going to draw the line from the first candle to the third candle. And as long as the wicks don't touch, that's a fair value gap. Now you're going to be patient and wait for the candles to go and touch that fair value gap to continue down. Now we're going to find examples of a bearish fair value gap on the chart.
So as you can see, we're going down, right? So where's the fair value gap in here? See, we could use this fair value gap right here. I just so used to this that I could just spot them off rip. Like this right here. See, 1, this red candle here, 2, and then this third candle right here. So you would start from the first down candle to the third candle, and then you stretch it out, right? And then you would have enter waited for you could have entered from this here right here, the first candle that touched into the fair value gap. You would put your stop loss above the initial first candle, and just to be safe, and then you could have either a 1 or 2 if you wanted to play safe, or if you're one of those 1 or 3. See, price hit because it's in a downtrend, it's gonna hit. That's a nice little fair value gap. As you get better, you can even stack. You can wait. So if this is down here, your target. What is this right here? Another fair value gap. See, 1 candle here, 2, 3. I will stretch it out from that candle to here. See, first candle here. This is the first one. See how the wick is open. Second candle is nothing here. Nobody's worried about the second candle. Then the third candle, see how this wick is all the way down here, and the first candle's wick is all the way down here. You draw the rectangle, and then look, you could have entered here again. You could have waited for price to come back into the fair value gap. Sold here. You could have stacked. They call stacks, where you can enter basically again when you see another move. So boom, you could have entered again back to your same target. Put the stop loss up here at the initial first well, you could have done the first candle if you wanted to, or you could have done at the fair value gap. Because I'm so experienced, I can just put it right above here and continue, or I could just put it above this candle right here and just wait. Notice how I never came back up until my target got hit, and then it went back up. Like they always do it.
Now you understand what a fair value gap is and why it matters. If you want to see how I personally trade fair value gaps, including the exact times I enter for optimal setups, check the other videos on my channel. And if this helped you, like, share, and subscribe.